Get ready to dive into the hidden world of an extremely obscure artist that I can guarantee you have never heard of. This artist's paintings and sketches from the 1960s and 70s have been completely forgotten, and most of her work has never even been published. This video will share the story of a talented artist from Hillsboro, Missouri. Discover how she transformed her artistic passion from paintings and sketches into crafts like blankets and washcloths. My name is Sabrina, and if you have never heard of this artist, you owe me a coffee. Anne Herman, later known as Anne Poker, was born on August 22, 1948 in St. Louis, Missouri. She grew up alongside her sister Victoria and her brothers Marty and Hank. Her mother, Victoria Pearl Herman, worked for Ralston Purina, and her father served in the Army, and later attended college from 1966 to 1970 at Concordia Teachers College, now known as Concordia University in Seward, Nebraska. She majored in elementary English and language arts and minored in art. Most of Anne's work had been created during her time in college as an art student. However, her love for creating crafts like blankets and washcloths was influenced greatly by her college art classes. Anne often said Marxhausen has always been my biggest inspiration and influence on my art. She developed a very abstract style of painting and a very loose and flowy style of sketching. Her pottery was also very abstract and were made with a very rustic and elegant charm to them. It's finally time for the fun part where we talk about the artwork and not just the artist, although I will never not enjoy talking about Anne. All of Anne's sketches were unnamed, however most of them had dates. Anne's sketchbook that was found was a project for her senior class. Looking through it was an honor and extremely exciting. First, we will look at the very first sketch that I was introduced to. This is a very loose sketch of a teepee surrounded by a foresty landscape and a river. It feels very soft and loose compared to some of her other sketches. What you're looking at right now is a series of gesture drawings. These were quick sketches and are a drawing technique focused on capturing movement. These types of drawings are usually used as a warm-up for life drawing sessions. These sketches are still life drawings with an emphasis on shadows to create contrast and depth. This series of sketches starts out as a contour drawing and slowly evolves into a finished study of a draped towel or a blanket. This short series is freehand abstract sketches followed by a short series of possible thumbnail sketches. These few pictures are a series of life drawings depicting a man sitting or leaning over. Here we see a series of sketches of a skull, probably for a study. This is a portrait, possibly of the artist herself. This is my favorite of all of Anne's sketches. It's a simple sketch of a pair of shoes. However, these shoes are the same pair of shoes she wore every single day. It's such a simple sketch, showcasing a simple part of her life, but it became a staple. That's why I love this piece so much. Next is a drawing of the artist's foot. Peppers are shown drawn in the next sketch. The last series of sketches are technical diagrams showcasing various items and even a floor plan. Most of Anne's paintings will showcase acrylic paint on self-stretched canvas, and their styles will be mostly influenced by abstract impressionism. This first painting is an acrylic painting by Anne, likely finished around 1968. The vibrant colors and the fun, wacky art style becomes a staple for most of Anne's work. This piece showcases multiple common fruits you might find in your kitchen or pantry. This piece is also made with acrylic paint and vibrant colors once again. This piece is made with an array of vibrant blue and green colors and depicts a forest landscape. I love this piece, I love the colors of it, and I love the texture. This is one of my favorite paintings. This piece uses multiple colors and has chaotic, messy brush strokes. This painting was made with acrylic paint and was painted on self-stretched canvas. The second to last painting to show today is a painting of a woman sitting, and used an array of green and orange acrylic paint. I love the brush strokes in this painting in particular. The last painting we have to show for today is also made on self-stretched canvas and was actually Anne's senior final project. Painting subject was her boyfriend, later her husband's, Converse shoe. I'm a very big fan of the bright colors in this painting. Anne had a handful of pottery pieces, but kept them hidden away until she passed. Her family finally found them after she had passed and when they were looking through her storage. Her pottery ranges from flower vases to pots and even more. I don't know enough to talk about pottery, so I'll just show some pictures of it. I'm a big fan of the blue one. That one's my favorite because it reminds me of a night sky. Later in life, Anne got married and had 2 children. Because of this, she didn't have much time to make elaborate art pieces anymore. Instead, she spent her free time creating intricate washcloths, blankets, baby clothes, aprons, and much more to sell and use. She is most known for her washcloths, as she sewed those most often and would even give them away as gifts. You are looking at just a small selection of her washcloths. Each washcloth has its own unique style, color, and pattern. Anne Herman's artistic journey shows a huge range of creativity. This ranges from her expressive and flowy sketches, to her vibrant and abstract paintings, even to her intricate and unique washcloths. Each stage in her life shows how her art style has evolved and changed. Anne is my favorite artist because her paintings are so beautiful to look at, her sketches look like they're so effortlessly drawn perfectly, and I promise I'm not just biased because she's my grandmother.